Hello, welcome to Grandma's Kitchen. Today I'm making Bharta, that's aubergines mashed up. I've got three aubergines, I've got three tomatoes fresh, I've got one red bell pepper, and I've got a bowl of peas, and I've got two green chilies, but that's optional, and I've got 20 grams of ginger, and I've got three cloves of garlic, and I've got coriander handful to garnish, and I've got two onions, and spices I've got quarter teaspoon of hing, quarter teaspoon of cayenne pepper, and I've got a teaspoon of cumin seed, a teaspoon of salt, a teaspoon of turmeric powder, and a teaspoon of garam masala. So now I'm going to steam boil the aubergines in a pressure cooker. So I'm going to get these ready, and then I'll put them in the pressure cooker, and then I'm going to steam them. I've steamed the aubergines. I've also steamed the pepper and the tomatoes. Cup of water that I use for steaming, I'm going to use it later on for the sauce. I've chopped the onions. I've chopped the coriander to garnish, and I've also done ginger and the garlic and the chilies together, grinded. I'm going to peel the skin off the aubergines. I'm also going to take the skin off the tomatoes. Now let's get cooking. I'm going to put the gas on and heat the pan for a few seconds, and then I'll add the cumin seeds in. Right, now I'm going to add the cumin seeds in, and I'm going to roast them for a few minutes, and then once the cumin seeds are brown, I'll add the oil in, and once the oil's heated, then I'll add the ginger and the garlic and the chilies that are grinded to the oil. I'm just adding the ginger and the garlic and the chilies that are grinded. So I'm going to roast it slightly brown, and then I will add the onions. As I say, the onions don't need to be cooked really well, just slightly, because you don't want to overcook them. As I said, I'll add the onions in, and I'm going to just fry them slightly. Yeah, so you don't really need to overcook the onion, just slightly brown. I'm just going to add the salt in. That will help the onions to cook quicker. And then I'll add the rest of the spices in, but I'm also adding the hing in to cook it, but make sure you mix it really well. And then we'll add the rest of the spices in. Now I'm going to add the rest of the spices, the turmeric and the garam masala and all the other ingredients, and I'm going to just cook it slightly till it releases the oil, and then I'll add the aubergines and the tomatoes and the pepper, and then I'm going to just mash them slightly, and then I'm going to cook them for about 10 minutes. Right, now I've added the peas in. I've cooked the peas for about 5 minutes. Now I'm going to add the mashed tomato and the aubergines and the pepper together. So I'm going to cook that for about 5 to 10 minutes, and I'll keep mashing it as well. And then I'll add the water that I had from the steaming when I use the water. So I'll use that cup of water to make the sauce. So now, I'm just mashing it, right? The more you mash it, it's more tastier. So I'm just going to mash it slightly because I've already mashed it. And then I'm going to just keep mashing it for a bit. And then I'll also add the water that I've got in the cup. So now I'm just going to cover it with the lid and then just leave it for about 5 minutes, and then I'll stir in between, and then it should be really nearly ready. And then I'm going to add an extra tomato in just to make it look colourful, and it just gives you that bit of more soury taste. So yeah, it's nearly ready, and it looks really yummy, and it smells absolutely delicious. And you can have it with roti, or you can have it with the naan bread, or you can have it with bread. I finish dishing it up, and I hope you enjoyed watching me make this recipe for you, and I shall see you in my next video.